How to make a sign-up sheet using Google Sheets in my class. I have class presentation days and I want students to sign up for one of the 3 class presentation days, but theoretically you could use a sign-up sheet for whatever you want to use it for. So start a new tab, making sure that you're logged in on Chrome using your MT Royal account. Make a new tab and click the apps in the upper right and choose Drive. In my case, I'd like to make a folder to keep all my stuff in from one class. If you already have a folder, go into that folder. If not, make a folder or consider it. And then go into that folder and then create a new Google Sheet. I'm going to name it Sign-up Sheet or Presentation Sign-up Sheet. I'm going to fill in the fields that I want them to fill in. And then I'm also going to make the first row permanent by dragging this dark gray line above the number 1 down 1. Now in my case, I have room for 10 students. I'm going to merge these cells and I'm going to say for March 17th. And that puts it at the bottom. I don't want it at the bottom. I'm going to go into a vertical alignment and make it the middle. So it's March 17th. And then I'm going to autofill this little square down in the bottom right hand. I'm going to drag it down to 31 because I have 30 students in my class. The first row is the first name row. And then it autofilled it down. Now it did the next dates, March 18th, and that's actually March 24th in my class is the next date. And the next one after that is March 31. Those are the 3 days for a class presentation. So now students can fill in their names here. I'm going to hit share now. And then at first it's restricted to only me, but I'm going to change that to Mount Royal University. I'm also going to change it from viewer, which I normally use to allow them to see what I've posted. I'm going to change this one to editor. You might think, what about if a student deletes somebody else's name? I'm going to deal with that in a minute. And then I'm going to copy the link and then done. Now that I've copied the link, I can go back to Blackboard and add a new web link. The white plus web link. I'm going to call it, I'm going to paste it in the URL field first, because there's sometimes a bug that will make it hard to edit afterwards. And then in the name, I'm going to call it Presentation Sign Up. And I'm going to make it available to users and submit. Now at first it's difficult to see, it's kind of a green smudge, but if you reload the menu, you'll see that it shows up. And another thing is if you click the down arrow beside it, it should say set link to open in current window. We're not going to do that. This is a choice that I'm not going to take advantage of. But that means that the opposite is what's currently happening, that it currently opens it up into a new window or a new tab actually. And I can even test it. I click on it, it'll open up in a new tab. Now what a student will see is next time that they reload their page, they'll see Presentation Sign Up. They could click on it, it opens up in a new tab. And they could put in their name beside what they want to click. Now, if somebody has deleted somebody else's name, so let's say, for instance, that another student wanted this slot, and they just deleted Billy's name. Then, as an instructor, you could see what's going on. By the way, this is just showing that the other people are in it right now looking. I could go File, Version History, See Version History. And this is kind of a conglomerate, but I can expand it out. I can click this arrow. It's taking a minute to load. And see who did what first. So I could tell that the first thing was me, and then the first student was Billy, and then the second one deleted Billy and put their own name. And so I would just have a little discussion with Alan about why he did that. And then I could even restore it. I could say, I'm going to go back to the one where Billy was it, and I'm going to restore that. There might be other people that you would block out after that. If there's anybody after that, then you don't want to do that. You want to just go hit the white arrow back and then just change it that one. But if this was the last one, you could always restore it. And that's how to make a link to a present sign-up sheet and deal with any problems.